Let me this. So we're talking more about third and fourth position opening bids. And the general idea is it's usually good to open the bidding light with in third seat.
Mm-hmm.
Have at least 10 high card points in the plan. So that means the plan is if partner raises you, that's fine. If partner bids another suit, you want to be comfortable either passing that or rebidding your suit, showing a 6-card suit. And any rebid tends to show a full opening hand. And have tolerance for the majors. And in fourth position, try and use the rule of 15 and only open if the number of high card points, your high card points plus number of spades is at least 15. Have you guys used rule of 15 before?
Mhm. Yes.
Okay.
The idea is that in fourth seat, if you pass, it's, well, for one thing, if the auction goes pass, 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 and you're sitting in fourth seat and you have 11 high card points, how do you think the other high card points are distributed around the table?
Same. Everybody has 9 or 10 or 11.
Exactly. Because no one opens, so nobody probably has 12 high card points. But if you only have 10, let's say, in the fourth seat, their chances are they're 10, 10, 10, 10, or very close to that.
Mm-hmm.
And so the points are divided evenly. So both sides have about 20 high card points. And if both sides have 20 high card points, what's the final contract tend to wind up being by somebody?
1 no.
It could be, but there's more often there's a fit somewhere. So if there's a trump fit, what's the contract going to be? So it's going to probably be 2 spades.
Mm.
Because when we have 20 points, we tend to compete up to the 2 level.
Right.
Mhm.
And we tend not to go to the 3 level. And spades beats hearts, and hearts beats diamonds, diamonds beats clubs. So whoever has spades usually wins the auction when it's a 50-50 distribution of points. And so the rule of 15 gives spade length extra value. Because what you don't want is to open a club, a diamond, or a heart in fourth position just to have your opponents compete to 2 spades and make 2 spades. And if you're short in spades, there's a even better chance that the opponents have a spade fit. But if you're long in spades, there's less of a chance the opponents have a spade fit. And that doesn't mean you have to open a spade. It just means it's less risky to open in fourth seat because it's less likely they can beat you out in the auction with spades.
Okay.
So that's why we use rule of 15, add our high card points and our number of spades. And if that hits 15, it's good to open. Now that's different compared to a third seat opener. If it goes pass, pass, and you're in third seat with 10 high card points, how do we think the high cards are likely divided?
Well, you have that wild card.
I'm worried about fourth having a big hand.
Mhm.
Exactly. It's more likely that fourth seat has an opening hand or better than it is that it's 10 points in every hand. So you see that's completely different than if you're pass, pass, pass in your fourth seat with 10 points. You know that nobody has a big hand. In third seat, it's pretty likely that fourth seat does. And so getting in a bid in the third seat has 2 advantages. One is it makes it so they can't make their normal opening bid,
Mhm.
or even if they do, it won't show an opening hand. And 2, there's a decent chance we're gonna wind up defending. And so it tells partner what to lead. So when we make this third seat opening bid light, we want to have a good suit that we want to have led in case we are defending as part of it.
Mhm.
And we're also willing to open a 4-card major if it's a good quality, chunky kind of a suit.
Okay.
Just because it's important enough to get that lead in. and to be kind of, it has a sort of a preemptive value, making it harder for fourth seat to get their starting bid in. And then in order to allow opening light bids, we play the Drury convention to help us keep from getting too high in case the dealer, our partner has, or our partner who's a passed hand has a 11 or 12 point passed hand. Have you guys played Drury convention?
Yes, we had, but yeah, but I had to look it up again to remember it.
Yeah.
I don't remember it all. We played that.
So the idea is if it goes pass, a spade, pass, and then the partner of the spade bidder has 11 or 12 points in spade support, rather than jumping to 3 spades, which may be too high if partner's a weak hand, we bid 2 clubs, which is artificial. And it's a artificial limit raise. It says we've got support for partner and at least 3 spades, and these 3 spades and at least a good 10 or 11 or 12 points.
Okay.
And then if opening bidder opened light, they just rebid their suit.
Okay.
Any other bid says I had a full opener. And if you have just a full opener, not much else, usually you bid 2 diamonds, which is also artificial. It just says I've got my full opener. And it lets you possibly do another invite or things like that to go on to game. And one of the things that can happen is that the partner who is a passed hand may actually have a 13-point dummy, even though they didn't open, because maybe they had 10 high card points and a singleton and a side suit. That singleton doesn't count anything when you're talking about opening, but when you're supporting partner, it's all of a sudden you have 13 points. So if you pass, partner says a spade and you say 2 clubs, alert. Partner says 2 diamonds, alert. Now you know that partner did actually have a full opener in third seed, and you can jump to 4 spades. But if partner rebid 2 spades instead, if opener rebid 2 spades, that says they opened light and you would just pass, saying, well, there's no chance for game.
So I'm sorry, I'm looking at Drury on Bridge Bum.
Yep.
And you're saying that 2 diamonds means a full opening hand? This says it means a sub minimum.
Yeah, so scroll down, they'll have reverse Drury in there too.
Reverse Drury. Oh, there you go.
And they just reverse the 2 diamond and the 2 of the major bids there.
Okay, and you recommend reverse Drury?
Reverse Drury. We call it reverse Drury, but everybody plays reverse Drury. Nobody plays straight Drury anymore, pretty much.
Okay.
Which I think.
So another thing that happens when you open a third seat, a new suit by partner is not forcing.
Oh.
When partner is a passed hand, a new suit is not forcing. And so if partner bids a new suit, it denies support for opener's major. And a new suit at the 2 level should have at least a 5-card suit with at least 11 points. And if we have to bid clubs, we have to bid it at the 3 level because 2 clubs would be Drury or reverse Drury. And the no trump bids are the same. So 1 no trump response is just natural, and it's not forcing. It's not 2/1 because it's a passed hand originally. And if it goes pass of spade 2 no trump, it's no longer Jacoby 2 no trump because they were originally a passed hand, so they can't have that 4-card support with 13 points. Okay, so let's see if we have some examples here. So this is a tricky kind of a quiz here, but with this hand here, what would we open this in any of the 4 seats? And what would our opening bid be?
1 spade.
Yeah, we'd open 1 spade and we'd do it in first position, second, third, or fourth. It doesn't matter. this is a good enough hand to always open. How about this one here?
Yeah, I would open that, so.
Yeah.
How many points do we have?
11, 12 with length.
12 with length. Is that enough to open in the first or second position?
You don't have rule of 20, so I would
I
guess.
would have a rule of 20. So you probably should not open this hand in the first or second seat. Lynn would be having a hard time passing that, I think.
No.
Oh. All right. But so how about in third seat?
I think you definitely
Yes.
third, yeah.
Yeah, we have enough to do a third hand low opener, and if partner bids 2 clubs, what's our rebid?
2 spades.
2 spades. Okay. How about in fourth seat? Is this a good enough hand to open 1 spade in fourth seat?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Because you have the rule of 15.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's a 16 by rule of 15. So we open it that way.
There you go.
All right, how about this one?
Hmm.
Do we have enough to open this in first or second seat?
It's high card points. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
diamond.
We open
Mhm. One diamond.
1 diamond. And how about third seat? Is this, what would we open in third seat?
Hmm.
Thinking the
I
high.
think diamond, but I think you said you could open a 4-card major, which was a good one.
Right, because in
Oh,
third seat, we expect our left-hand opponent to overcall, and the opponent's probably to get the auction
Okay.
a lot of the time anyhow, because they probably have spades, right? Because we don't have spades.
Mhm.
And so do we want a diamond lead when partner's on lead?
No.
Mm-mm.
So this is a good example of where we'd open 1 heart in third seat. Because we have a chunky suit, it's 4-card suit, but it's a chunky suit, and we definitely want a heart lead if we're defending.
Okay.
Okay, how about fourth seat?
Oh,
No.
well, you have 13 points,
Yeah.
so you open, but you don't. I think you.
I guess that's just,
What's the
normally.
rule? What's the rule of 15 tell us?
You have to add the number of spades, and it doesn't add up to 15.
Right, it's 14. So the recommendation here is not to open this fourth seat.
Wow.
Really?
Because even with this nice 13 points, chances are the opponents are going to bid spades and play 2 spades and make it.
So you would pass out?
Yeah.
Rick, my question is, do you, like if the spades were singleton honor instead, do you fudge a 1-0 trump open?
I might, if I had a king or queen of spades, I probably would open a no trump. 'Cause I
Oh,
would add my points up to 15 or 16.
okay. Mhm.
That also makes it harder for the opponents to get into a 2 spade contract.
Okay.
How about this one? Is this strong enough to open in any position?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And so what's our opening bid?
1 spade.
Mhm.
Well,
Diamond. So, I don't
Diamond.
know.
where we have a strong hand and we've got 6-5, we'll open our 6, even if it's a minor.
Okay.
And so what our bids are normally going to be, assuming partner bids a heart, we can say a spade, and then maybe partner says a no trump, and we'll say 2 spades. This is one of the rare cases where we will rebid a 5-card suit. But by rebidding spades, it actually shows 6 diamonds and 5 spades.
Okay.
Because we started with diamonds and then bid spades, we have to have longer diamonds. And when
Okay.
we rebid spades, we have to have now at least 5 spades, so we have to have at least 6 diamonds. So that's how we show our 6-5 pattern.
Okay.
All right, and this one?
1 no.
1 no in any position. Yep.
Uh, 2 hearts.
Yeah, so we could open this 1 heart in third seed.
Okay.
We would not open it in fourth seed. We would pass it out in fourth seed. We could do 2 hearts in the first or second seed if we're not vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
But vulnerable, I would not open 2 hearts with this.
Okay.
So Rick, are you saying in this situation, when you pass out in fourth seat and you're playing, what do we play?
Imps.
Imps, that they would get dinged because they would most likely have some sort of spade.
Yeah, whether you're playing imps or match points, you'll wind up getting a good score compared to people that decided to open this hand fourth seed
Gotcha.
and allowing the opponents to find their spade fit.
Okay.
And the opponents wind up making 2
Making it.
spades.
And then you're,
And then, so your opponents get 110 points. If that's at the other tables, those opponents will get 110. At your table, they get 0.
gotcha. Okay. 'Cause boy, that is hard to pass, huh? Most hands are harder for me to pass.
Yep.
Yeah, you just kind of got to envision how it goes, and somewhat this comes with experience too, because you open these up enough times and you see the opponents get in,
Mm-hmm.
and like, oh, why did I do that?
Yeah.
All right, so let's look now at these.
Okay, your partner's open spade.
Yeah, we passed originally, and partners opened a spade. So how many points have we got?
8.
Plus a doubleton, because we're done
Mhm.
at points now.
9.
9. So what should we bid?
I-
The
two
two
clubs.
clubs, because you're showing us this support.
Don't you have to have at least 10 to
Yeah,
do
at least
jewelry?
10 to do Drury.
And you don't
Yeah.
count your length, you just count your shortness.
Yeah.
Mm.
So what do we do instead?
Do you sign off at the 2 spades?
Well, it's not necessarily a sign off, but we raised to 2 spades, and that says we've got 6 to 10 points or 6 to 9.
Okay,
And if partner's got 20 points, they can go to game. But
Okay.
normally, most often, they'll just pass the 2 spades.
Mhm.
But they'll know you don't have that 10 or 11 or 12 point hand because you didn't do the Drury.
gotcha. Okay.
How about this one?
This and you do the reverse jury. Because you have 11 high cards.
Mhm.
You have 4 cards for it.
So you have,
Yeah, we can't. It doesn't tell the difference between 3 or 4 card support, but we do have great support. So we'll bid 2 clubs here.
Mhm.
okay.
And if partner bids 2 spades, we'll honor that. If partner bids 2 diamonds, we might bid 2 hearts to say, here's where our hearts are. Maybe if you have a heart fit 2, maybe we should go on to game. Something like that.
Okay.
All right, here.
10.
We have enough to do jewelry.
Yep, same thing, 2 clubs. And here,
4, 6, 7 plus the doubleton.
Mm.
Oh, you don't have the 3 card support.
right, so we can't count the doubleton because we don't have the trump support.
Mhm.
We can count our long club in that case. We've got 8 points.
8, yeah, still not enough for,
Well, we could say the one no trump, right?
One no trump. That's our bid, showing 6 to 10 points and probably 2 card support.
okay.
And so if partner's got a minimum, they'll just pass that. If they have extras, they can decide how to go on.
And here, but you don't have 3 card support.
Right.
So. I
You
would
can
wanna
say
bid-
hearts.
and you bid-
Yep, 2 hearts.
Okay,
2 hearts shows our 5 card suit, our 11 points, and it's non-porcent.
okay.
Partner can pass our 2 hearts if they want.
Isn't that a 2/1 bid, Rick?
Oh, we're a passed hand.
Oh, I didn't, sorry.
These are all past hands. That's why we have Drury available.
Oh, yeah, that's right, of course.
Okay.
10, but we don't
Mhm.
have the support, but we have a lot of clubs, so,
Yeah, we really have 12 points with length here.
yeah.
Do we think 2 clubs?
Uh-huh.
Well,
That would
three
be,
clubs
that would
be
look like
Drury.
Drury.
Would.
Oh, 3 clubs,
Yeah,
right?
3 clubs.
That's right.
Yeah.
That was a good trick one at the
Exactly.
That's
end.
Okay, so now
Ah,
we're switching seats again. Partner passed, we bid a heart, and then partner does the 2 clubs, reverse Drury.
okay,
So what's our rebid?
so
2 hearts.
let's see, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, 2 hearts, saying we didn't have a full opener to begin with.
Mhm.
So we've got 11 high card points and length point for 12, so not really the 13. And we think if partner does not have an opening hand, we don't have an opening hand, so to get out of the 2 levels probably good.
Actually, I would have opened that hand. Got a rule of 20 opener there.
We did open this hand.
Yeah,
See, this was the
a
auction.
heart.
Okay, I'm sorry, I am being disruptive after all, sorry.
That's all right. Partner passed, and we opened a 3rd hand, 1 heart.
Okay,
And
gotcha,
partner bid 2 clubs, Drury.
okay.
So, but do you consider this a full opening hand where you say 2 diamonds? Or do you say a sub opening hand where you just rebid 2 hearts?
Yeah,
Two.
sub opening,
Right. A rule of 20 is another sub opener basically.
yeah.
Okay. So again, we open a heart here. Partner says it was a passed hand, but bids 2 clubs.
This one we're good, because we really opened correctly.
We had a full opener, yeah.
Mhm. So now we say diamonds.
Yeah, 2 diamonds.
2 diamonds. We can say 2 diamonds, and that's shows a full opener. What else could we say? How many points do we have here?
13 plus length.
Well, we have 13 plus a singleton.
But we don't get to count the singleton.
No, I know.
I'd say
We're the
14.
opener.
So
We've
16
got 14 high card points.
Mhm.
and 2 for length.
Sorry,
Oh, I didn't see the check. Yeah. Yep,
and 2 for length.
Not hard.
We've got 16 points, right?
Mhm.
And partner has 11 points and hearts.
So 4 hearts.
Just go again, right?
4 hearts, yeah.
Oh, just say 4 hearts. Okay.
Right. If we didn't,
Is 3 spades an option?
3 spades is an option, which would be a splinter. And so if we don't go to 4 hearts, it's because we're thinking slam is a possibility.
Mm.
And it would be a 26-point slam. But if partner's got nothing in spades, just several little spades,
Mm.
what kind of 11 high card points might partner have that would be useful?
Yeah, more in the other 3 suits.
Yeah, so let's give partner the king and queen of hearts. That's 5 points. And the king of diamonds, that makes 8.
Mhm.
And the king of clubs. Is that enough? Not quite. That would be 11. But we'd
Mhm.
still be off 2 aces.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They'd have to really be good for slam, we would need king, queen of hearts, king of diamonds, and ace of clubs.
So, yeah, ace.
That's ace, that's 7. That'll be 12 high card points. So it's just possible, but it would take a sort of a miracle dummy to make that work. So probably going straight to 4 hearts is best there. And so here, partner passed, we set a heart, and partner says 2 clubs, reverse Drury.
This one we have 12 plus length. Same.
13, yeah, 13 points. So what's our rebid?
The diamonds to show full opener.
2 diamonds to show a full opener. And most often, partner's just going to bid 2 hearts. But if partner has one of those hands that grew up to 13 points due to distribution, short suit distribution,
Mm-hmm.
partner can now jump to game.
Okay.
One heart double. One heart.
Yeah, so back in here, just lost my place. Okay, so
Okay, here's our hand.
oh, I see what we have. Okay, so here's our hand on the right here. We've got
12 high card, right? Plus 13.
11 high card
Is it
and
that?
pass, 1 heart by us, 1 spade by south, our left-hand opponent, and then 2 clubs by partner. Is 2 clubs still reverse Drury after the 1 spade by south?
Mm. I would have-
Yeah. Yes.
Mm.
So what, yeah, what interference do we play it being on and what do we play it being off? Any interference that we can still bid 2 clubs, is it going to be reverse Drury?
I don't remember that part.
Not sure.
That's the recommendation of this book. The way that I play it is over a spade or over a double it's on, but over 1 no trump, 2 clubs is natural.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
And so here, what's our rebid after the 2 club bid?
The diamond, right? Because you didn't have a full.
So we don't have a full opener, so it's not diamonds because diamond is a full
Nope.
Oh, sorry,
2
the
hearts.
2 hearts.
2
Sorry.
hearts, yep.
Sorry.
And here,
And see doubling saying he meant to bid that?
so no.
We have a full opener.
So let's go down here to see what they
Isn't that a spade bid?
a which bid?
The double is basically bidding spade, right?
4 spades.
So that could be viewed as a negative double.
Mhm.
I think that's what it normally would be,
Okay.
showing 4 spades and points to compete.
Okay.
Now, 1 heart, pass, a heart by us, double by south, 2 clubs. My partner, is that reverse Drury, 2 clubs?
Yes.
It
Yes.
is, because it's over the double.
Mhm.
2 spades by north.
Supporting south spade
Yeah,
bid.
so remember, this is our hand. We
Mhm.
had the sub opener.
Mhm.
We
So
just
you have to
passed.
bid-
We're not required to bid anymore because even though partner's bid was artificial and
Yeah.
2 clubs was forcing, once they bid 2 spades, we don't have to bid again, and we certainly don't want to bid 3 hearts.
Yeah, you have to bid 3.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Your
And
partner.
then this one here, we started with partner passed, we bid a heart, and then partner bid 2 diamonds.
Hmm.
So what do we do?
I don't know what to do.
Mm.
One
We'll just pass.
house, okay. Oh, because I have 5 diamonds, okay.
They've got 5 diamonds, their bid is non-forcing, we don't have game anywhere.
Yeah,
Neither hand is a full opener. But we found an 8-card diamond fit, that sounds really good.
okay.
So we just passed 2 diamonds.
Okay.
And then here, pass a heart by us and 3 clubs by partner. What do we do?
So that's saying that he's got clubs, right? So just pass.
Yeah.
Just pass.
Clubs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Partner will usually have 6 clubs for that bid anyhow. And so partner's not trying to get us to game anywhere unless we have a big hand, which we don't. So just pass 3 clubs. Okay, so now I'm going to show a different topic before we look at our hands. Okay, so let's look at this fragment of a hand. South plays in hearts as trump, and West is on lead. How many tricks is Declare going to lose at this stage with West on lead?
What's this gonna leave the spade, right? Well, they're gonna lose 4 spades.
No, because we'll rough the 3rd spade because hearts is trump.
Here,
Or we'll rough
3.
the club.
Can't get back
3.
to the deck.
Yeah,
Yeah, so why will West lead a spade?
because there's not anything else to lead.
Well, they've got a diamond to lead.
Well, that's true, but I don't know.
And what happens if they lead a diamond?
They lose both of them.
Yeah, but how many spades is the Declare going to lose now?
Oh.
If West
right.
leads a diamond, what are we going to play from dummy?
Trump.
5 of hearts. And what are we going to play from South?
4 spades.
4 of spades.
But then you only lose 2 spades.
So now we only lose 2 spades. So what do we call that situation?
A rough and a slough.
A rough and a slough. When the defender leads a suit that dummy and Declare are both void in, and dummy and Declare both have trumps left, it makes it so that Declare can rough a trick basically in a suit like spades where they have spades in both hands. Right? It has the same effect of that. It gets rid of a loser for the Declarer. So if West leads a spade, they'll just take 3 spades and then Declare claims the last 3 with all trumps. But if they start with the diamond, so they get a rough slough so that the defense will only take 2 spades. And so it's important for West to know to lead a spade, but West will not always know to lead a spade. Okay. And so that's one of the things we tend to like to do is Declare. And one of the nice things, if we've got 4-card support for dummy, or dummy has 4-card support and trumps, often we can pull trumps and still have trumps left in the dummy, so that we can put the defense into a situation where they can't afford to lead a suit that we're out of in both hands. And maybe they have to lead a suit that is beneficial to us. Maybe they have to break a frozen suit. And so some examples of those. If we look at this spade suit here, and Declare is north-south and the defense is east-west, how many spades is Declare going to win?
Maybe none.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Maybe none. The ace is behind the king and the
Yeah.
queen is behind the jack.
Yeah.
That's right. So if declare is on lead and we lead the 7,
Mm-hmm.
they'll play low on the 8 and we play the king, and then the ace wins, and then their defender's queen is good. If we played our 9, instead their 10 wins and then their ace is good.
Mm-hmm.
If we lead the 9 of spades, they play the 10. If we play the jack, the queen wins and then their ace is good.
Mm-hmm.
And so how can we win a spade trick here as the declare?
You have to get
If
them
they-
to
they're
lead.
on the lead.
Yeah, if they're on the lead.
Yeah, what happens if they're on lead and they lead the 8 of spades? We cover with the 9.
Mm-hmm.
If they play the 10, our jack wins. That's our one spade trick. If they go up with the ace, that sets up our king.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it works the same in the other direction. If East is on lead, if they lead the ace, it makes the king good. If they underlead the ace, it makes the king good.
Mm-hmm.
And so what do we call this situation?
Do you call that when you're trying, you get out so that they'll lead?
A frozen suit, I think.
No.
Frozen suit.
Oh, it's,
That's right.
okay.
Frozen suit is one where whichever side leads the suit first gives up a trick in the suit. And so as declare, if you recognize that a suit may be frozen, declare's plan is try to make the opponents lead that suit. One way you can try and make them lead it is draw trumps and be void in some other suit. And you throw them in with the natural winner they have, and they don't want to give you a rough slough. So instead they have to lead the frozen suit, hoping it's not frozen.
And what are your clues that a suit might be frozen?
Well, so this is the super clue here. So here we've got declare has queen little and dummy has jack little. So this particular layout, is this frozen, do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. Whoever leads this is going to give up a trick. And when we see queen little opposite jack little, it's often frozen. It's not frozen if one defender has both the ace and the king. But we often know that they don't if they didn't lead the ace on trick 1,
Mm-hmm.
that person doesn't have ace king. And if the other hand got in and didn't lead it, they don't have ace king. So there you expect them to be divided between the two hands, and then it's frozen suit. How about this one here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is also frozen.
Yeah.
We've got ace, jack in one hand and 10 in the other, so we have 3 honors. But when we're missing the 9 and the 8 along with that, that jack 10 is just not good enough to hold up to
Mm-hmm.
that. So this is a frozen suit. How about this one?
Yeah, it's the same as
Yes.
the other, huh?
Yes. I believe
Yes.
this is. This, yes. And this one is also.
Yes.
I think maybe this C is not frozen because we've got jack 10 9.
Oh, okay.
We can lead the jack. If they cover with the king, we win the ace, and then lead low back, the queen will win. They'll always do one natural trick, but then we have the rest of the spades. So on this one, it's not frozen because the defense can safely lead this suit.
Okay.
And it's because they have enough of these jack 10 9 cards, and they have the enough length. But it
So
looks
they just,
frozen.
yeah, they just have to get that king out and
Just-
promote that rest of their cards.
That's correct. That's correct. They trap the king in a finesse,
Get the
and they allow the queen to win at some point, but the rest will be theirs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now given that, let's go back. Well, yeah, let's go hop into Sharkbridge real quick now.
Hi, Jackie. Oh, she's not there?
Hi. I'm sorry, I've had some distractions, so I muted and, Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah. Sorry.
Oh, do I have to go get my link?
Yeah, if you don't have it. you
Yeah, I'll
should
go
have it
look.
bookmarked in
It's
your
probably,
browser.
Getting on to Shark.
here it is. I
Yeah.
have it.
Okay.
Okay, we're good to go here.
Okay.
So go ahead and pass with these south hands. Oh, you know what I did wrong here? Hang on. I think I gave the robots the.
The robots are gonna show us how to play it. That might be good.
Yeah, so let me stop this and
Okay, that's,
there, I'll put you where we want. But this should start out, yeah, pass, pass, pass. So Jackie, you should pass this. But James, you should open that.
Agree.
oh, you passed? Oh.
Yeah, I heard Rick say we should start out pass, 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 and so I just
But you're fourth.
I was fourth. Sorry, I thought I was third.
So Jackie, do you have 10 points there?
Well, I gave myself an extra point with my extra spade.
No,
No?
no, that's still a 9-point hand.
Really?
Yeah, you give we get dummy points, we get points for short suits, but not for trump length.
For an extra trump?
No,
Okay.
I'll do undo so she can undo.
Oh, wait a minute. Sorry.
So she could do one. Okay.
Sorry, I blew ours. Our
Oh, wait,
robot.
I'm sorry. I'm
Six.
I'm juggling too many things at once. I'm sorry. Okay.
So I can't remember what two means because I know what her, so I think I pass.
yes, that's correct.
Okay, great. Thank you, partner. Maybe they're gonna do that. I'm gonna try to take care of that before they could do
Yeah, you would
that.
not normally try the 6 on that one, James, because you got so many spades. It's safe enough to play a higher one. You wouldn't want to lose to the 9 there, but it'll work out okay.
Mhm. I'm probably gonna lose this too. Dang it. Oh, hope you played better than me, honey.
Think you're good there, right?
Yeah. Oops.
So
Did you get them all?
James made it and
Did not.
the others went down one. So let me ask this.
Mm-hmm.
Does it look like there's a frozen suit on this deal?
Oh, I didn't
The
look at
diamonds.
that. The diamonds.
Diamonds. So who do you want to lead diamonds?
Anybody but us.
North, south.
That's right, north, south. And so how can you make them lead a diamond?
Exit.
Exit at a heart.
Oh.
Yeah, so it started out, you wound up roughing a third round of clubs. So east, west, the declare and dummy are out of clubs.
Mm-hmm.
You drew trumps and there was trumps left in both hands. And so then if you play ace and king of hearts and put them in with the heart, now you're out of hearts in both hands too.
Okay.
And they're on lead. If they lead a heart, you get a rough and a slough.
Just,
If they lead a club, you get a rough and a slough. And if they lead a diamond, they break the frozen suit. Yeah, Jackie?
She might have been talking to somebody else.
Okay. So you see how that works?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think at Tracy's table, you took like the king of hearts and then you did a heart to the 10, hoping it might win.
Mm-hmm.
But then what happens is they won that and they put you back in with a heart
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
to where you had to break diamonds.
Mm-hmm. Which was
So
smart. Because they
it's
were.
kind of guaranteed that if you win your first two hearts and put them in with a heart, it has to give you an extra trick, and so you're guaranteed to make your contract. Whereas the heart finesse is unlikely to work.
Right.
The better to go with the guaranteed route. But it takes recognizing that diamonds is a frozen suit.
Okay.
All right, let me see. Which
Mhm.
I'm going to jump through a couple of deals here. Yeah, this one here. Yeah, I'm going to swap.
Good. Yeah.
There. Now it's Tracy and Lynn together.
Okay.
Jackie had to step
Hi,
away.
Tracy.
Hi there.
So James, you're going to pass with that. So that's probably not your correct bid, Lynn.
Oh, that's not my correct bid? Oh, I didn't see the double. Okay,
Well, it doesn't matter that there was a double there. The two clubs is still Drury.
right. And aren't I showing a full opener?
Well, do you need to show a full opener? Do you think slam is a possibility?
Oh, no, right.
Are
I
you worried
don't
the
need
partner
to.
only has 10 points.
You're right. You're right. Okay.
And same thing with you, Tony. You know what the contract should be already, so don't let
Okay.
the opponents get in there anymore.
So just
Okay.
go, and then that way I don't have to be like,
So she has at least 10 points.
If Tony hadn't gone to game, I would have just rebid the hearts.
That's correct. So yeah, how many points have you got there, Lynn?
3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15.
okay.
You've got 16, right? 2 length points.
Oh, 2 length points, 16, yeah.
And your partner has at least 10.
Yeah. So just go to game?
Yeah. Do you think that slam's a possibility?
No.
Then why mess around?
Okay. No, not with their double.
Not,
For sure.
even not without their double, partner's a passed hand.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
That's the whole point of Drury. It's very rare that you go to slam when partner does Drury. Drury
Okay.
is helping you decide between part score or game.
Okay, got it.
So Tracy, you'll just pass that.
Oh, sorry. I knew that, sorry.
Tony, you're playing it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Oh, that's not allowed.
I know, I'm trying to figure this out too.
He's already a step ahead of me then.
So we have 8 for sure.
Hmm. 1, 2, 3.
And this is a good example of the hand that you want to think about.
Yeah,
Play from dummy.
yeah. Hmm. Wow.
So Lynn, what are you thinking? Are you counting your losers?
Yep.
What losers do you have?
I have 3. I have 1 in spades and 2 in clubs.
You have 5 losers.
Oh, because I have to count
2
3 in
spades,
clubs.
3 in clubs and 2 in
3 in
spades.
clubs. Okay, 2 in spades.
Yeah, I mean, if you just draw trumps in 3 rounds, what's going to happen to your spades?
Well, I'll get just 1 of them.
Yeah, and you'll lose 2 spades, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm not thinking of drawing trumps. No.
But so what I'm saying though is when you count
Yeah.
losers, don't say, well, I can rough that, so it's not a loser.
Oh, I see.
It's a
Okay, be honest
loser.
when you count it.
And the way
Okay.
that you try to, your strategy, one strategy is, well, maybe I can rough it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
Mhm.
not necessarily the right strategy.
Because your diamonds look really good. You just have to get that king
Yeah,
out.
maybe you can
Yeah.
push the spade on a diamond, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I need to develop those diamonds.
Okay.
Okay.
You take
So,
it.
but what risk might happen if you lose a spade, and how might you lose 3 clubs?
Oh.
Well, if the ace is on in South's hand.
Right, and
And
what
they
if
keep-
North gets on lead and they can
Mhm.
finesse your clubs? You might lose 3
Mhm.
clubs then and a
Mhm.
spade before you could
Mhm.
do anything. So how can you keep, how could North possibly get on lead here?
If I just duck the king.
I didn't do this right.
Ducking the king is what you need to do, because if you take the first
Yeah.
trick with the ace,
Mhm.
and then
Then
if
I'm-
South gets in, they can go back possibly to North with the spade,
Okay.
and then you'd lose your 3
Okay.
club tricks.
Okay.
That's really the thought process. This is a super keep North off the lead kind of hand.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And now I still think I want to take care of my diamonds before I lead trump.
I like that too, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't know if that matters.
Where am I? Am I up? Yeah, I'm up here. Okay.
Now you can rough your spade if you wanted to, right? But you might be out.
I don't know if I need to worry about it. Well, maybe I do. Yeah, of course I do. Of course
Well,
I do.
You have to deal with it, but it doesn't necessarily have to come now.
Okay, I don't think I'm going to do it yet.
Yeah, and then you could
You
end
can,
up
you
on.
can,
Mhm.
I don't think it matters.
so
I
there's
drew
2
one
cards.
round of Trump too many.
Now, what are you going to play here, Lynn?
Your eight.
My club.
Yeah.
Oh.
Uh,
it's win out on dummy, right?
Yeah. Mm,
No, we're not gonna go.
okay. Now I do it again.
Okay.
And again.
Yeah. And now you
Wow.
because you'll be able
Look
to
at
cross it.
that.
Really
Wow.
well played. Fantastic.
Wow.
So you make an over trick.
Yay.
So the idea there, we utilize the loser on loser
Mm-hmm.
by playing a diamond that you know is going to lose to the king. So you throw a club loser there. But in doing that, it sets up your diamonds. The rest of the diamonds.
Mm-hmm. It's fun when
So-
it works out.
Right? You see that what happens if you don't take, if you take the first spade with ace and then you try your diamond stuff, South wins the king of diamonds and should underlead this and lead the five of spades to North's jack.
Mhm.
And then North will lead the jack of clubs. And you're going to lose 2 more clubs there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go down. And so
Yeah.
how would South know to underlead the queen of spades when they get in later with the king of diamonds? How are they going to know partner has the jack of spades?
Mm.
North's playing Jack on the first round.
So that's one possibility. When they lead the king, North can play the jack, which is a equal honor signal promising the 10.
Okay.
But even lacking that, North could play the 7 of spades, encouraging.
Encouraging, yeah.
Because
Just
when
not
South
that-
leads the king, that promises the queen, and so North has the jack and 10 and knows that they've got solid spades there. So should encourage.
Okay.
All right.
Really good lesson
Mhm.
today. Thank
All
you.
right. That's all we got time
Thank
for, though.
you.
So thanks all.
All right, bye.
We'll see you.